Okay, yeah, I figured you only wanted to be here for food.
Hello, guys, gals, non-binary pals. It's me, Dr.JWolfenstein, your Dungeon Master, and welcome back to the Seas of Vodari. Today is going to be a lot of fun. We have a few new things, as you guys can see. We've got the new shiny overlays, the new intros, the new fun stuff. I actually have an intermission screen now that can actually be used, so that's all kinds of fun. And we have a new player joining us, and we will possibly have one joining us next session, so in 2 weeks from now. So,
it'll be fun, and remember, even though we're back, we're still going to be moving forward.
Indeed. And of course, this is episode 40. I know, I can't believe it either. But yes, it is episode 40. 40 episodes of Seas of Vodari, and we're still chugging. So.
Wait, what am I supposed to be chugging? I don't have any liquids in front of me right now. One sec, I got tea.
I was going to say, well, hydrate.
Hydrate.
Do the hydration.
Hydrate, good times, come on.
Hydrate, good times, come on. Alright, I mean, fair enough. We will introduce our new character and new player later on, so guys, get ready for that. But as always, let us do a quick recap. So, when last we met, and last time on the Seas of Vodari, our crew of always doing wells so far had just finished in the port city of Zoleni. They had met with some of the lesser guilds and were getting ready to make their way to a meeting of the bigger guilds. However, that meeting is going to take some time to get together. So, in the meantime, they have decided that they are going to strike out against Graf, the leader of the Guild of Fuels. Strike out against him and weaken his power base. If they can do that, then they hope that they can force him to the table, and hope that they can force him to basically capitulate. Stop polluting, stop being a jerk, and, hopefully resolve this. Now, of course, there is also the great concern that he is under the influence of the Khalidu, a race of octopi who are sentient, sapient, and psychic.
They're all douchebags, too.
Yeah, they don't like the surface dwellers and want to reclaim the surface and want to kill everybody because, that's what you do when you're a sentient, sapient, psychic octopi. You decide to kill everybody.
Right.
It's just a thing that happens. I don't know why it happens, but it is a thing. So,
I mean, whether it's an octopus or a squid, I mean, we've all seen what the mind flayers do.
this is true. Hashtag kill the mind flayers.
I mean, I don't know. I saw another hashtag just because of the face thing with the wigglies. I might get behind.
No. Have some self-respect. I'm not asking for a lot out of you, but goddammit, have some.
Nah.
Nah. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks so hard. That dog has hunted all the time. That dog hunts all the time, Monsignor. Anyway. Moving right along. Our heroes and our pirates that we are rooting for. Because that's a good way to call you guys. Pirates we're rooting for. But our pirates that we root for have gone and headed to the island of Naft. The reason being is a fewfold. Number one, they are hoping to thwart Graf's landing party. They know that Graf is invading, and they know that Graf is looking for something on the island. Something that may give him enough power or enough leverage to make his twisted ideas a reality. They're not entirely sure, but they know they don't want him to have it. So, what better way to make sure he doesn't have it than to go make sure that they get it? Makes sense. They also want to help the Thorns who are there in protecting and repelling Graf. So, of course, needing to go there in order to work with them. And as they made their way there, they eventually landed on Naft, which wasn't, wasn't too hard to do, considering they had a direct line to Gemnackle, that's right, and then a little walk to the shore, where they found a boat. A boat, you say? A boat, I say. And were able to get onto the boat, and took it across over to the little island of Naft. Again, not a perilous journey by any stretch of the imagination, but one that needed to be made. And so
we will find our way in Yafta.
Yes, we will find our way to Niafta. There she is.
Hi.
The timing of that. I make a pun and poof, just come back.
But
Oh, I love
as we have found Niafta, and as we found Naft, you guys managed to make your way onto the island, and you were all immediately seized by a bunch of people dressed in clothes made of like leaves and vines and jungle camo, and yeah, and they were bringing you to their little village because frankly there's no true what's the word I'm looking for here, there's no like proper settlements, only small little groups of huts or tents. And even then, calling that a settlement is being overly generous. But, with that being said, that is where we left off. So, that is kind of where we'll pick up. So, Niafta and Mako. As you guys are, and of course Reeve is with you, but as you guys are, hey, okay, good.
Hello.
Sorry, my computer's one of my screens was freaking out on me. I was like, no, God, don't restart, please, for the love of God.
You are just having all the technical issues.
Yep. And apparently other issues, because that's a diet, not a cherry. Bitches. Oh well. I guess I will survive.
I mean, we know you have issues. You choose to hang out with a lot of our group.
But, so you guys are led further into the island and further away from the shores. They have spears and things pointed at you and are clearly making it so, don't try anything stupid and you won't get hurt. Of course, that's easy because none of you had any intent on doing anything to hurt anyone anyway.
If anything, we came here for peace.
Indeed. So this only works out to your benefit. They guide you through paths and trails that, to any but the most skilled, would appear as nothing. Excuse me.
I just realized a bit of the hypocrisy of what I just said, considering the first time I came in, one of the very first things we did was blow up a fucking factory.
I thought it was a prison. Yeah, you blew up a prison.
Oh, that's right, it was prison. That's right, they had factory stuff that had, like, oil barrels and stuff that we used for explosives. That's right.
Yep.
Anyway, my point still stands. Hypocrisy.
That'll do. So, as you are led inland.
I don't remember. Was our druid friend all shackled up too, or
You are our druid friend.
the person that we came in and that had used the form of the white stag?
Oh, Gundra.
Yeah, Gundra.
No, she is not. She is not under any kind of guard, and technically, you're not like shackled either. You're just under guard.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I had thought that last time we were shackled, but I forget stuffs.
It's okay. I might be misremembering anyway, but I am just saying that as of now, of the continuity of right now, you are not shackled. Anyway, you guys are guided in, and eventually you do arrive at a little campsite. And in this campsite, allow me to change up the musica. I know, changing the music? Whatever can I be thinking?
But why would I allow you to do it?
Because you can't stop me.
Then why'd you ask permission?
I'm not. It may sound like I did, but I didn't. There we go. Thanks to the Fool's Gold soundtrack. Has a lot of good tracks on there. Really good tracks. Anyway, you guys are guided to this little village. And again, the houses here are not even houses. They're not even like lean-tos made of natural plant life, really. They're basically just tents. They're tents or other such things that can be brought up and down and basically
it's
moved.
More of a camp than it is a town.
Correct. However, there are many different folks here, some of whom have clothes made of leaves and vines, and much like the attire here, and that seems to be a pretty natural state of things. There are also those who have clothes of rough spun leather, and there are some people who actually wear like proper armor, and you can even see some people in like faded uniforms of the Zeleni infantry and constabulary and infantry soldiers. So, yeah, it's quite an interesting assortment here. However, you are brought to a larger, and it's only slightly large. Like all these tents are like one person or like soldier tents. This tent is like a 2-person, maybe 3-person tent. And it is in the center. And everybody kind of built and constructed their tents around it. And as you're brought there, you see a woman, kind of being led away. And Gundra approaches. They talk hushed, in a hushed tone, in Druidic. So, Mako, I think you're the only one who understands them.
Yep.
And basically, Gundra is saying the Thorns are here to help. They know Graf is looking for something. They know he's basically on the warpath now and is going to try to take Naft by storm. And with, his machines. And that you and Reeve and Yafta are here to help. And that the Thorns, and specifically Yvain, will vouch for you. And you see the woman speak as she gets the rundown from Gundra, and then turns to address you. I am Lady Temperance, and allow me to show you a image. And for those of you watching my stream, there's a better look for you.
Party.
And that showed up for everybody, right? Niafta, Royne. That image showed up for the two of you? Cool. Alright then.
Yeah, I see the image.
Fantastic. But she looks at you. I am I suppose you could call me a high priestess. I am a high priestess of the Naftan Way. I have been told by Gundra here that you are going to assist us in dealing with our intruders.
Yes, I am Mako, and I am a druid of the deep. Though I may be from the deep, a rose can still bloom, and the thorn can still stick.
I like this one. Well, it is good to know that there are others who are fighting with us. And then she gestures to a younger-looking gentleman who is kind of keeping an eye on you. And she gestures, "This is Whitehorn Naft. He is our scout. He will be assisting you in some of these endeavors and providing you the information." And
It's always good to have forward eyes.
he just nods. But presently, she gestures to your guards, and they kind of, stand down and seem to relax. And as they do, she invites you guys to sit on some logs and a few rocks that are nearby.
Yeah, does it take a nice comfy little seat on the log? Oh, not a tree. Or I'm not a frog. Oh, damn. Of all the times I didn't play a grunt.
She then looks to you. "Now then, allow me to tell you a bit about the Naftan way. In Naft, and among our people, this island has no need for things like the government that you have in your cities, that you hail from.
Please don't remind me of those idiots.
We live by a code of mutual respect, balance, and some would call common sense. For example, we preserve balance in all things. If you give someone a fish, they give you a piece of fruit. If you steal something from one of them, we take something from you. If you murder, your life will be taken from you. If you project only love, you will be loved by all. That is how we operate. And again, we extend this branch to you, as you have come in our hour of need. We are strong, yes, but unfortunately these new machines, these new weapons of war we have never seen before, and frankly they are stronger than we thought. And
the advancing technology can be very much an issue.
Indeed. Unfortunately, the gauntlet is proving less effective than it has been in the past. The gauntlet is a series of natural traps that our hunters and our druids have constructed over many decades in order to keep us safe and protect our way of life. This is not the first time we have had enemies come to our shores, but it is the first time that they have come in such number and with such strange contraptions. They don't even try to fight us, they just destroy the forest. If we put up too much of a resistance in one section, they will try to light it all ablaze. And then we must fight to quell those fires. It is quite infuriating. However,
Sounds to me like they've become a rot, and we all know what you have to do when rot affects an orchard.
Kill the rod.
Indeed. However, we have enacted a ritual and, well, plan to finish it. Our most powerful druids plan to finish a ritual that will bring the entire island to sentient life. We are nearly finished. The last step in the plan requires us to bring a gargantuan earth elemental into being. However, we lack the most important thing to give us this ability: time. However, we also know that these interlopers seek the treasure that was left here so long ago. And she gestures. And Whitethorn approaches and he holds up a map. This is one of a copy. My ancestor, long ago, was a smuggler, and he first settled the island. Captain Whitethorn. I'm sure some of you probably remember him, but... or at least his stories and legends, but point remains. There are 2 treasures here on this island. The first is my ancestor's cash stash, as he called it in his journal and his memoirs. The other, of course, is the true prize. It is called the Heart of Naft, or so he called it. It is named after the center of the island because it is, well, it is at the center of the island. Only a few people can get there, and there is only one safe path to get there. My ancestor left it within his cash stash, left a map to get to the Heart of Naft. He actually, will point through the foliage, and there is a bit of a clearing, there is a bit, and you can see that there is just enough of a hill that as he points it out, you can see that there is a thicket and a circle of evergreen trees, which are not native to this island. It is not... to see evergreens on this island is definitely strange, considering this is more deciduous and jungle trees. They are out of place, and yet look just fine, as if they're flourishing, even. If we can...
Rich and the weather is good.
Say that one more again, Nyafta, I'm sorry.
Means that the soil is rich and the weather is good.
Indeed. And Whitethorn just nods. That is the resting place of the Heart of Naft. If we can access the heart, it will allow the druids to conduct their ritual and even empower the creatures they summon and create. They would be able to bring this elemental to life and into this plane without any issues, and they would also be able to not just awaken the forest, but they would be able to summon entirely new beings. Have you heard of Ents before?
Walking trees?
Essentially. They are plant-like entities that are often called the shepherds of forests. And we hope to bring some to life. Again, with the Heart of Naft, we can do this. And to make sure that we don't cause any problems, we would like to send you there with some allies of ours and this. And he gestures, and Lady Temperance pulls out a single seed. It is it's a rather large seed. Something more akin to what you might find in what is it? Give me a moment. It's gonna bug me if I don't look it up.
Yay, OCD.
It's not quite the size of a coconut, but it is on the fairly large side. It's almost as big as an avocado pit.
Well, that depends on the kind of avocado, because there are tiny avocados and then there are big avocados.
The bigger ones.
Okay.
Ew. My nose. Anyway. if you were to plant this in the soil that is nearby and within the heart of Naft itself, Our Lady can use it to access the heart of Naft without disturbing it or ruining the sanctity of this sacred location. And she would be able to channel the magic directly to the other druids.
Ooh.
I am going to take you to the entrance that I remember, but I cannot say with any certainty that it will be of help. The first things first, though. We are going to help you get to my ancestors' cash stash. Feel free to take any coin or treasure that is there as your payment. We understand that this work would require you to be paid, and we are not above such things.
Well, we can always figure out payment later. A just cause should have just reasoning.
We're not going to take advantage of it at all.
The hilarious thing is I'm actually 100% sure Naft is being genuine, but it sounds so shady.
I know.
It's still really funny. But anyway, he nods. However, the map that is in that stash you will then take to find the heart of Naft. Once you have found that, there will be another cache, so to speak. My ancestor hid his personal relics there. I only want one thing. I want his pocket watch. He says he forgot it in one day when he was leaving his newest claims there. And he said it belongs to any of his ancestors who are still alive. I would like it returned to me. If that is, of course, not an issue.
No issue to me.
It shouldn't be.
Fantastic. We are glad to hear it. And he looks to Lady Temperance, who nods. However, we of course won't be sending you alone. We have a recent addition to our island who is here to assist, and we think that her calling does not lie in staying on this island, but rather exploring the world, as, well, she appears to be a little bit of adrift. Roan?
Yes, my lady.
And, Roan, if you would be so kind as to describe your character.
You see a very tall, slender, pale, dark-haired, with large gray eyes woman in a tartan kilt and seal leather cloak walk up to you. Her eyes are very downcast. She doesn't seem to know how to properly engage the group.
This is Roan. She is a talented warrior. Truly blessed by the ocean. But we need her, and we need you to go and find this heart, so that we may have a chance to throw these invaders back into the ocean. Do this for us, and you will not only be rewarded, as we have plenty of things to reward you with, but you will also be able to call Naft a home away from home, should you choose to retire one day.
Ain't that the dream for everyone?
Some people can never retire, as they are drawn to the fight. And that is fine. If your heart calls you to battle at all times, by all means, let yourself follow your heart. However, we also believe that you should be able to rest when your battles are done and your fight is no more.
Well, there's always another fight to be had at some point or another, isn't there?
Hmm.
Hey, kid. Welcome to the group.
Kid? Kid?
Try not
Thank
looking so
you.
downtrodden and I won't call you.
You see Lady Temperance smile. She is much older than even I.
Ooh.
What is this kid you speak of? I am no goat. I've been called many animals before, but never a goat.
The word I use refers to younglings.
Oh. Why, thank you for the compliment. I am going to help you keep from getting lost.
Yeah, well, if all the praises that are being sung of you are true, you also help us from getting killed.
The drama stairs. I'm just watching.
The drama starts and I'm just watching. I
feel like if Naft could just be sitting there with like a bucket of popcorn while these two have a back and forth.
and the 3D glasses.
And the 3D glasses. There you go.
Oh. Always a treat to have you around.
However,
Oh.
with that, Lady Temperance gestures and Whitethorn hands you the map. This map will take you to the first stash, like I said. Be sure to follow it, and Roan, try not to let them die, huh? They might be needed in the mainland.
This try you speak of, how much effort are we putting into it?
A fair bit. We'd like them to succeed in this. Remember, if they succeed, then we get to drive these invaders back.
Understood.
And besides, they're your traveling companions. You should want to keep them alive.
Well,
Just
don't try too
smile.
hard. We're supposed to be friends too. You can't have a good traveling companion if you can't be a good friend.
She's gonna
Friends?
travel a fair bit.
We are friends?
We might be in the future.
The equivalent of a shark raising his eyebrow? I would hope we will be.
I shall keep them from dying.
The rest we'll see.
But with that, he just nods. Excellent. Glad to hear it. However,
So, now that I have the map, I'm going to look down and start walking in the direction of the ocean.
alright, fair enough. So you start to lead these people towards the ocean.
As we start to walk off, I'm going to call back over my shoulder. Hey, Whitethorn, remember one thing. You forgot you forgot about another treasure. The people here that are trying to do the work. Don't lose them too.
Has he lost many people?
Nah, I'm pulling his leg.
But his leg is several paces away.
Oh, you're sheltered. Got it. I was making a joke.
I'm not in shelter. I'm out in the open. The sun is shining.
Chinese.
The hand hits the face hard. Just,
I love Nyapta's comments too. Shiny sun. Just fucking no help to you. Just piles on with the with the newbie. Just no help. That is funny. That is hilarious. I fully support this.
Yeah.
Absolute hilarity. So
It's when
with
things like this happen that make me feel like this is just revenge for all the puns.
you're 100% right. It is. You goddamn deserve every bit of it, which is why I am not sorry. But yes. You guys make your way to the beaches.
Making our way downtown, walking fast. Hey,
I'm a
Pass
seagull.
the
Go fuck your
lowdown.
pound.
I love the immediate differences there too.
Hmm?
Doc goes with the exact thing that goes through my mind, and then we have both side immediately singing the actual song.
Yep.
Oh,
there is no uniformity here.
I'm here for it. I love it.
Oh my god, where is my beach maps? I literally bought dozens of them.
Oh, son of a beach. You'll have to find them quick.
You know what? I'm gonna. That is... Honestly, Real 20, I love that we're getting a new Pathfinder character builder. I love that we're getting new character builders in general, and I love the fact that we're getting new stuff. And the integration to Discord will be epic! I can't wait. But can you
At the
work
same
on
time,
a
try to
better...
find your shit.
Yeah, can you work on a better integration for maps? Please? Like, for the love of God.
I mean, just like a simple folder system that would be nice, appreciated. Just throw it into a maps folder.
Or a better folder system, please. I love you guys. Like, you do fantastic work. Really. But, it's so hard to find anything.
You do fantastic work. Just please do better work.
Yeah.
Again, not asking for a lot here. At least I don't think. But, you know, maybe I am
think
wrong.
what you're asking is you do fantastic work when you work.
I mean, no, they do fantastic work all the time. It's just I need it to up a little bit.
Kind of have to have it work when we're using it, not just willy-nilly.
Yeah. Let's see. Quick maps. Oh, wait. Hold on. Nope, wrong one. Tropical Beach. Here it is. I knew it was under something. Go away. Thank you. Alrighty, so zooming out. The map eventually takes you to a beachhead. Make the joke now.
Oh, wait, what? Who's getting head on the beach?
Not quite what I had in mind, but noted. There we go.
Listen, I zoned out for half a second, and that is the only thing that came to my mind when you said make the joke.
And you guys are brought to this map. Specifically, here. Sharkman, ooh ha ha.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. As you eventually arrive, you do see that there is a kind of marker. And the marker on the map reads, "Find the anchor, for it points the way." And on this beach, you do see an anchor.
So, obviously we're gonna have to walk past all this, all the beach. Who wants to put some money down that we're gonna get ambushed on the way? No takers? Okay. I hate shoving with smart people that won't make a bet.
Goddamn smart people. How dare they?
No.
How dare they be smart?
Sure. What is the full wager?
I got 5 gold saying that we get jumped.
But prior you said ambushed. Clarification is needed.
Having something pop out to attack us while we're on the beach.
I will take that bet.
Why do I feel like the DM is planning to spite me now that I've said this?
I'm not planning to do nothing. I have already made the plans. I'm not in the planning stages currently.
Listen, I know how you are with improv sometimes. I have every right to be scared knowing you.
My only question is who's on what side of the wager?
I am betting that we are going to end up in a fight. Someone's gonna jump at us.
All right.
Something.
So technically that means that Roan is of the opinion that nothing will attack you.
No, I didn't say nothing will attack us. I said nothing will pop out at us.
Ah! That's the wager.
The distinction is it going to pop out of the sand or is it going to come out of the trees?
But if it comes out of the trees, it's getting a drop on, not popping out of it. You were told to specify.
Oh, God. The semantics. I love it. Oh.
I mean, you were told to specify.
Yeah, Mako's smart, but not that smart.
Fair enough. Let's see.
Listen, I ain't afraid to admit my faults.
We all have faults. It is sometimes considered a strength to admit them.
I do like to think of myself as strong.
Admitting fault is not deluding thyself.
You cheeky.
Oh, that is too fun. So, as you guys are deciding, yeah, I like it.
Can I tell from this distance which way the anchor is pointing?
Roll a survival check, if you please.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
All of us?
We can hear you.
Huh?
You can be heard.
You can be heard much better now.
My Discord is being weird. So right now I'm connected through my phone, but I'm trying to reopen in my PC.
Oh.
Apologies.
Okay.
Yes, you are much louder on your phone, though.
Yeah. Did I stay on my phone?
I mean, yeah, if you want to. I don't mind.
It's working.
Yeah, so long as I
I
can
got a
hear you.
24.
Then I'm gonna need a different set of earphones. Wait.
Okay. Alright, with a natural 20 and a 24. Yes, you can. You can, in fact, tell where the anchor is pointing. And you can see that it is pointing off into this path. And it said, and the...
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
Alright. Yay.
And the map says that follow the trail in which the anchor points, follow until you find the tree fruit that does not fit.
A tree fruit that does not fit.
Why do these maps always have to be so cryptic? Don't answer that, it's a rhetorical question.
Well, the anchor is pointing that way, and I'm just gonna point towards the path.
Oh,
Well, time to put our bet to the test. I'm gonna walk down onto the beach.
You walk down onto the beach.
okay.
All right. And you are on the beach.
Just stomp on the sand a couple of times. Come on, I need a crab or something to pop out and attack me.
Such a strange procedure. Can we walk along the tree line on the edge of the beach to the path?
Um,
Where-
So yes, it is possible to do so.
The only reason why I'm not is because I'm trying to get something to attack me.
Good, such a strange man.
Aren't we looking for the tree though?
The tree is on the path on the other side of the beach. I'm
Ah.
not sure why we're stopping in the sand around.
I'm just taking the most direct route to the anchor, which is pointing where we need to go.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I am not. I love it. But yeah, you can travel along basically this ridge line here. Go ahead and move
Uh-huh.
yourself on the map however you would like to be traveling.
But Reeve's staying behind. Reeves, no.
Don't worry, Reeve will move.
Mm-mm.
Alright, so as you
It is hard to move without measuring.
It's okay. He'll let us know if we need to go back. He happens all the time.
do not worry. Be not afraid.
For I am with you. The rest of the quote is, for I am with you.
I mean, if I was making that quote, then yes, you are right. But since I was not, it does not matter what it was.
He's
I don't feel like
the
Anchor is pointing.
omnipresent Lord of Seas.
I feel like the anchor is pointing towards the ocean.
That's actually what I was thinking for a second there too, actually, because I'm looking around and
Alrighty. As you get there,
Mm-hmm.
let me see. Let me see. I was looking for something.
I forget. Is Naft a group of islands?
Zoleni is, or Zolen is. Naft
Oh.
is just one of the islands amongst them.
Okay. Well, hey, real quick, what was the wording on that map again? The anchor points to.
The anchor will point you down the path. Follow it until you find the fruit that does not belong.
Mm-hmm.
Though I doubt we're going to find me from high school, but I guess we can look.
Wait, what is? What?
Sorry, I thought I was muted. Sorry.
It's okay. There's plenty of people here that are a little fruity.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't worry, you aren't gonna offend any of the Fae folk here.
don't out yourselves, for God's sake.
They are not.
Why not?
Why not?
I thought we were supposed to out ourselves. It's 2020.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You, two of you have read the Mercyverse. No, you never out yourself. It is always bad.
Listen, you never out yourself as a being that is not wanted around. You can still let people know that you trust know.
Well, that limits my expectations a lot. Like 4 people.
Yeah. About.
You're both ridiculous.
And that's why you love us.
Do I, though? I haven't decided that.
Yes, you do. And you have no choice in the matter.
Noted.
I'm already happy with how we're getting along.
Smashing.
Smasher.
As you... Did I find it yet? I think I did.
I don't know, did you?
Elves. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
I did. I did find it.
I'm proud of you for finding the thing. Good job.
You know what? You are entirely murderable.
I am being... that is not me being facetious. I am proud of you for doing the thing.
No. Being murderable is it's a compliment. It means he thinks about you. Otherwise, it'd just be manslaughter.
That tracks so hard. But you know what? You know what also tracks? Is as Naft is following along the trail, like the map says, and as you guys are kind of looking around, a couple of plants seem to come to life, and you realize that they are some type of fungus that seems to be grown on corpses as they come to
Ooh.
life, and there is a pack of them. And
Don't breathe too hard. Oh, holy fuck. Okay.
oh, holy fuck! That's we love
What
you,
happened?
Naft.
Did she breathe? Was it the breathing?
No, it was just the following the trail.
I think she might breathe a little too hard.
Maybe she smelled too good.
I thought that was what we were doing, following the trail, right?
Yep, that was what you're supposed to be doing. And they were busy looking for things. And now you are under attack. So I would like everyone to go ahead and roll for initiative.
I'm coming.
Click your token first, because I always forget to do that shit.
Yes, make sure you click your token first.
Ding.
Damn. Oh, no, I thought that the survival roll from earlier was your...
And let's go ahead and play some music from here.
Yay. This is gonna be fight music, beach music, horror music.
I do like
All of the
ambiance.
Okay.
As we come upon them, I'd just like to call back. They didn't pop out. They're just kind of creeping in.
The ever important I won the bet!
I need
There you
to
go.
point out here that until after you point that out after the fact, Mako is going to be happy. Because he didn't get the semantics part of it. His ass ain't that smart.
Niafta, did you?
I'm trying, but my shit's not. It's like reloading, if that make any sense. Like it's telling me that something went wrong and I have to reload the freaking page, and I'm trying to open my character sheet now.
Okay. Happens.
Happens more often than we'd like to admit.
Yeah.
There's another thing you could work on there, Roll20. Is your connectivity issues.
Especially for those that play on mobile.
Frankly, playing this on mobile is just a crapshoot.
Beautiful.
See, it happened again. Fuck.
One day you'll catch a break. That day just isn't today.
Poor Niafta.
Is
There it goes.
it there? Is it there? Did it go through?
Yes.
Yes, it went through.
Good stuff.
And I'm giving you the first one you rolled, the 10, not the other two.
Okay.
I already knew you were going to drink all of it, so I made sure to pour myself a glass earlier, babe.
Alrighty.
Neat.
Mako!
You're fine, baby. Yep.
You're up there,
Okay, let's-
Super Chief!
Okay, so the furthest one from me is still 60 feet. Sweet. I believe. What's the range on you? Perfect. What's the range? 5 feet. I'm going to cast Ice Knife right between the two that are furthest away. So right about there.
You know, sometimes people astound me.
Uh-oh.
Well, you know, you order a sandwich, you ask them to cut it in half, and then they give you a whole uncut sandwich. It's like, bitch, and you people want more money? I should pay you less.
Semantics
It's
of a
like-
sandwich.
When a guy tells you that he's Jewish, but really,
I've never dated any Jewish guys, so I wouldn't know. Or Jewish women, for that matter.
I don't think I've ever met one.
Let's see.
you don't think you've ever met a Jew?
The
Mm.
Roll20 chat isn't on the stream.
They're not very common in my country,
No.
and since I came here, maybe I might have crossed a couple, but I didn't really know.
I mean, most of the time, if they're not Orthodox, the only way you can really tell is to pull down their pants, and I don't think you can do that at the casino.
Mm.
You're a bad person, Mason. You're a bad person. Yeah, thank God the Roll20 chat's not on screen. Anyway,
There's a reason I made sure.
It's horrible.
they fail their rolls.
So they're all taking the 9.
Alrighty. Or wait, is that to hit or is that the damage?
That's the damage. It's or is it?
No, that's the to
I'm
hit.
pretty sure it's-
You have to click on the words Ice Knife to roll damage.
Ah. Why did it choose the fuck is with the 9 thing then? So
Because you roll to hit with the first bit, and then if you hit and then deal damage, it will then explode. I mean, you can also
Oh, yeah,
just
that's right, I
choose
forgot.
to aim it at a certain
on the
spot.
ground, okay, yep. I just forgot for meaning.
It's okay. I forgive you once.
You've forgiven me a lot more than once. And then I'll move up here.
He means for that specific transgression. Trust me, you can always come
I
up
know.
with new transgressions.
Trust me, I know. I just very much like poking the bear.
Oh,
You're the
so
bear.
He calls you a bear, and it's acceptable. Your own sister calls you a bear, and it's offensive.
I'm not a bear. And I even just now told him I'm not a bear.
Okay, fine. Good puppy.
Yeah.
I'll kill you both.
Wait, but if you're
No,
not
you
a bear,
won't.
then what are you?
The wolf.
A puppy.
A wolf?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I was never a bear. Anyway, I'm not
Doesn't
hairy
have
enough.
hair for that.
Alrighty. This creature, called a Thorny, is going to run up on Yafta. And go,
Oh,
Make
shit.
sure it doesn't lose the teeth.
and is going to bite. Aya.
Anya.
And that is a miss.
Anya?
No.
Oh, I missed.
Yeah, it missed.
Bitch.
And the second one is going to run up and bite you.
That's
What's
the
your-
most adorable bitch I've heard in a minute.
What's your armor class there, Nyafta?
Did it close? No, it didn't close. Okay, hold. Armor 13.
Armor 13, huh?
13.
1-3,
1-3, yes. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah! Alright, leather armor. Okay, yeah. So yes, it would be a 13. So you are bitten by the second one.
Oh no!
You take 8 points of damage.
Hey. I took the damage. Ouchie.
Listen, that's when you Uno reverse card, and it takes the damage.
I still remember that video of the freaking guys who go into the restaurant and then like the waiter hands them the check and they pull an Uno reverse card and then the waiter opens his little
Waiter
book
pulls one out
and
too.
pulls one out too, like he's been waiting for that his whole goddamn life.
Oh wow.
The response following it of, pay your bill, bitch.
Yep.
That's what made that video for me.
And I miss, and the third one misses. Nyafta, you're up.
Oh, okay. So since I'm surrounded by this stuff, I'm probably going to.
They're surrounded by a bunch of horny beings. How do you feel?
So okay, so these are what? Some sort of fungi, right?
Yes,
Like mold that jumps around?
pretty much.
Ah, fuck. Are these some sort of like noise sensitive? Because I have a lute.
You can certainly try to play your lute and see what you can do.
No. That's not safe. I'm just
No.
going to run away for a second. Yeah. I'm just going to panic and run. Like, how long can I move?
What's your movement speed?
I believe it's...
I believe
could it
it'd
be?
30.
Shit. I hate the screen. I miss my fucking... Oh.
I'm
Speed
sorry.
30. Yeah.
So you can move 30 feet, which is 6 boxes.
6 boxes.
And you can disengage as a bonus action so they can't attack you as you leave.
Yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to move. So what? Six boxes. Can it be on diagonal?
Yeah.
No?
Yes, it can.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna go 3 this way. Boop. And then another 3 this way. Boop.
Just gotta remember, the good doctor here is stuffing his face, so...
And
Shut
do
up.
I have any other actions?
You can shoot them with your hand crossbow.
Yes.
Or
that's
you
why I
can
was
cast
going
a
to
spell
try
at
an
them.
attempt. Ooh. And where's my spell list? Like, I don't think I've ever tried that before. I always shoot my arrows.
So, there you go.
So
If you're good
I
at
have-
insulting people, vicious mockery is always a fun one.
yeah, I have Bane. Would
So-
that work?
So Bane will let you target 3 of them, and then anytime they try to attack or save against anybody, they will roll a d4 and subtract whatever they rolled from their attack. So it could turn successful attacks into misses.
Yeah, I can do that. I guess
Okay.
from
like
this
the
distance. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So and I need to choose a target, a single one.
3. You pick 3 of them.
Well, there are 3. They are together. These little 3 fuckers that try to like harm me.
All right,
Let's
they
try
are
to go om
baned.
nom nom.
So here we go.
All right. So they are now baned.
Okay. Am I casting? How
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and click on the spell.
Click spell on the spell list.
Yes.
Yes.
Click. And I'm casting at level 1, I guess, because this is new, right?
So you can cast it at level 1 and it targets 3 creatures. If you upcast it
Yes.
to level 2, you can target 1 more.
No, that's good.
Okay. Then yeah, cast at level 1. Huzzah! And they
They
must
pass?
make charisma saves in order to not be affected. So that's 1, 2,
Okay.
3. And they all fail. So they are now baned. They will take a minus 1d4 on attack rolls and saving throws, so long as you are concentrating on your spell.
Oh yeah, I did something useful.
Alrighty. Roan, you're up.
It's been a while.
All right, I would like to throw my hand axe, pretty please, at the one closest to us, the one farthest towards the ocean.
Bihun. Oh.
One of the ones that was baned or a different one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
One of the ones that was baned. Question, are you going to rage?
Not right away.
Okay.
We will be holding off on that for a moment.
So you miss with the first hand axe, you do hit with the... So you miss with the second hand axe, you hit with the first one. Roll damage.
I would like if I can click, I would love to.
You are not raging, so no rage damage.
Okay. That was not what I was trying to click. I was trying to click blood scent.
Ah!
Yeah, it still says blood scent on it.
Yeah, so it does.
I'm confused then.
For whatever reason, it's showing the damage type as rage.
Oh, okay. Weird.
No idea.
Very
But...
strange.
Listen,
Indeed.
if we're working with a new damage type, I'm all okay with it being a rage damage. Imagine being so angry that you could physically hurt the thing you're trying to hurt more.
Yes.
However, blood scent requires you to be raging too, just to remind you.
Oh.
While you're raging and hit a creature with a weapon attack.
Oh.
Also, the creature has to be less than half of its hit points. You're smelling blood in the water, and so you get more aggressive.
I understand the concept. I just don't know their hit points to begin with to find out if it's half.
You can always ask. But I will tell you that this thing is taking taking damage. So took the damage.
Damage.
Anything else,
Damage.
Roan?
Yes, I would like to move. To about here. No, not there. It won't let me get on the edge. There we go. Now I'm
Last,
done.
last I checked, the edge was a person, so I wouldn't recommend standing on him. That might be rude.
I
Who said I was
mean,
gonna
you
be
never know. He
standing?
might be into it.
Both of those answers I should have expected, but miss. Miss.
Oh,
And come on! Hit something! Hey, it worked! Mako, you take 7 points of damage.
Fun.
It's okay. We're all damaged in a way.
You're
You
up,
don't have
Mr.
to
Mako.
be so right.
I was gonna say I have no witty comeback against that, but I don't want to be the person to agree.
No, I'm already the one agreeing here, so it
All right, that's fine. I'll jump on the bandwagon. I'll be a groupie.
Yay! One of us. One of us.
Oh, I love it. Okay. Well, now that it's up to my turn, we're going to use the bonus action to summon my Water Blade. With the action to swing at it. I want to assume the swing at 22 is going to hit.
You can definitely assume that.
Okay. Then with that assumption, I'm going to click this to do the swingy. Wait, why did it do it at 1d8? It's supposed to be at 1d10 at 5th level. Okay, roll the d10. Can I keep the one from the 1d8?
I mean, it's the same damage no matter what.
I know, it's just specific dice won't be stupid. Either way.
So the one...
Oh wait, no, you're right. I rolled a 3 either. Ignore me. Ignore me. You know what? I need more gamer stuff. I'm just gonna start eating a container.
This one up here?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's the one that hit me.
Technically, it's this one that hit you.
Workout that works for my ADHD.
I'm going after the one that hit me.
Okay.
I would be fully for that. I could use even more to help me with my ADHD. My Ritalin is amazing, don't get me wrong, but I could always use another supplement.
Oh yeah, my Ritalin didn't work at all. It just made me violent, so they stopped that when I was a child. But I use
I can't remember what they had me
pre-workout.
when I was a child.
And the potassium and magnesium in it helps with my focus, as well as the caffeine kind of like zeroing me in. Doesn't give me any energy. I already have enough of that. But it does help me like focus.
Right,
I
anyway.
would love to know what that pre-workout is. Yes, I would.
You can message him later. I'm conducting my turn. Well, the monster's turns.
Mhm.
Sorry, you know how easily distracted we all can be.
Yep.
It is by Caged, Kaged. And it comes in a black container, and it's called Pre-Caged Sport. And the blue raspberry one tastes like Sour Patch Kids.
Ooh.
Roll me a d4.
Yes, sir. It is not giving me a dice menu.
Ooh, they've got a lot of good flavor. Ooh. I can't wait to try
Holy macaroni.
Well, the first Bane has gone off, and this creature looks like it's about to hit you, and then a
Oh no!
ethereal high-heeled boot kicks it in the teeth, and it misses.
Who the fuck is Reef?
Classy.
He is, said he was coming. He just got home from work. He said he was working late, so...
Oh. No, I'm talking about this map right now.
Oh, Reef? He's all the way down here. He's collecting seashells.
Ah, okay, he's safe.
He's selling seashore.
I love the, is he safe? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And Mako, you are under attack. You can roll a d4 for me.
No.
It's like we could use a ranger, just saying.
And unfortunately, this creature, despite being heel kicked by an ethereal heel, is still going to bite you.
Oh no.
Rude.
And Mako, you take 5 more points of damage.
Oh no.
Naft, you're up. Chica.
Let's go back to a regular. Where is my...
You're looking on the core page.
hand crossbow, yay! So I'm going to attack which one? This one.
Yep, okay.
That one. Do you see it?
You attack that one.
Beep 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 beep.
Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, so... you definitely shoot it, and despite the fact that your bolt seems to travel into the creature with a lot less resistance, kind of like it's not hitting properly, you do indeed deal quite the effective blow.
Alright.
Miss Roan. Oh, did you want to move, Niafta? I'm sorry.
No for now.
Okay. Roan, you're up.
Now I am a bit perturbed and will go into a rage.
You-
And then I would like to use my halberd to just mash the person in front of me.
This one directly north of you?
Yes.
Okay.
If it let me roll. Why are you not letting me pick? I'm clicking.
There it goes.
Awesome.
Now, 23 will hit, so roll the damage.
Damage.
DiMaggio.
Indeed. It is not at half its health yet, so we'll leave off that extra 1, but 2 rage damage does apply. So a total of 8. Alright, now it is at half its health, so it will start taking blood scent damage.
Wait, hold on just a second. What? I'm trying to figure out the math of this whole...
Yes.
So,
Take your turn.
if you
It's a new feat for me, and I apologize.
No,
I'm
it's all right.
sorry.
if you hover
It
over
never
the
hits 20.
die, or over the number,
Mhm.
where it says Rage 3,
Yes.
if you hover over that, it'll actually tell you how it got to that number.
Okay. Okay, yes. Okay.
Also,
Good.
rage damage defaults as 2 until you get to, like, I want to say level 11. Or,
Yes, but my strength is added to it, and that's the part where I was kind of like... My strength modifier was what was confusing me.
no worries. Alright, so now you are perturbed, now you are raging. How dareth thee, creatures! Also, I stand corrected, it's level 9, in which rage goes up to 3 instead of 2. Feels like
Oh.
it should go up sooner, but whatever.
I feel like it should be a 7 thing, but okay.
What the fuck is a fudge dice?
Flush dice?
It's a dice made of fudge. I failed to see the question.
Mm,
That sounds delicious. I could make those.
Oh, that does sound.
yeah.
Mm, I wish I had more food
Oh,
stamps right now.
I can bring them next time I'm in town.
Dice made of fudge?
Yes.
Yeah, you could. And all three of these guys missed their attacks. The 2 on Mako and the 1 on Royan never hit.
What they
Yay.
get. Service them right.
Master Mako! It is time! Time for you to be victorious!
Especially with
Don't push your-
Morto's Vengeful Eye.
Ooh, you create a 5-foot diameter crystalline eye centered on a point you choose within range. Must make a con save. when it comes within 5 feet of the orb for the first time or starts its turn there. Where are you placing this little eyeball?
Right here.
I failed to see what you pointed at.
Right
Oh, okay.
Where all 4 of these get fucked.
They do all enter it for the first time. And let's see. That's 4 of them con saves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nafta, please roll me
Yeah.
2d4s.
2d4s. D4. D4.
All
Oh
right.
shit.
Well, you definitely hit one of them and made it fail. The other one, unfortunately, still succeeds.
Mhm.
However, let me double check. So when it first comes into the thing, they take the 2d4 cold damage. Nice. And then... Cool.
And then I can use an action for the beam, and then I have the bonus action to use it as a battering ram.
Uh-huh.
Which is going to be my bonus action to ram it into that one.
And give me a moment here. Because one of the things you noticed is that the ones who are damaged were starting to heal over. However, the cold has put a stop to that. Or so it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Well, would you look at that? They don't like the cold.
And then you ram this one, you said?
I mean,
Yep.
they're plants.
There's some that thrive in the cold. Not many, but some.
I don't know. If they were to thrive in the cold, they would probably be closer to the waters, not so much into the jungle.
Let's
Are
see.
you a druid?
No, but I'm very knowledgeable.
That's what I thought.
I don't think that's how. You must be wrong often.
And, let's see. Bonus action, you move the sphere 30 feet, ram it into a creature. That creature must make a save against the sphere's damage, and this sphere stops moving this turn. Which set of damage? Is it the necrotic or the cold?
That's actually a good question. It doesn't say on there exactly.
Well, I will go with the necrotic then. So, alright.
Because it doesn't exactly. It has the damage for when they first enter it. It doesn't exactly say for when you hit them with it.
Yeah,
Well,
just...
actually, no. So it's the beam that's necrotic.
Yeah.
The orb itself would be the ice.
Oh, okay. Well, then there we go. That answers that question. Alright. Alright, Mr. Mako, is that all you do?
Yeah.
Alrighty, this thing cannot regenerate this turn, so it will just bite at the lady and miss. And this one will bite at the lady. Oh, wait, it started its turn there, so roll your damage again. And it needs to make a con save, and that one needs to make a con save. Also, you have to roll a d4 if you'd please.
D4.
2d4 plus 4.
A D4 like before.
So that's be 9.
Indeed. Alright, so... And that will cause that one to fail too, so... That one is dead. Or, well, that one is not dead. This one is dead, that one is injured. Alright, so this one does not get a turn, because it dies. And then this one also starts its turn in the area, so I will just go with the 9 as the damage. And this one also dies, because it cannot heal if it's cold. So, Nyafta, your turn.
Yeah. Oh, I want to hit this one.
Which one?
Yep.
This one. Okay.
Yes.
You shoot it!
Oh.
But an 11 will not hit, I'm afraid.
Damn it.
Adorable.
Fully agree.
Did you want to move at all?
Yes, I think I'm gonna move.
Where would you like to move to?
Wait.
Move it.
Heck yeah. 1, 2, 3. Here. That is.
All right, Roan. It is your
Whee!
indeed.
I'm going to halberd the next guy. If I can get my screen to open, I am going to.
25 will hit.
Yeah.
And is it the guy directly next to you or the guy kitty corner to you?
The guy directly next to me.
Thank you. Alrighty.
Huh.
Alright, so then that is going to be that damage. Alright.
Tasty, tasty.
Something. Alright, and anything else?
No, that will be all for this. Thank you.
Okie dokie.
For this round of biting.
And it will try to bite you. And
Rude.
hit with a natural 20.
Listen, it could at least buy
Oh
you dinner
no.
It is dinner.
I wouldn't eat these things. However, because you are raging, you take half damage because it is piercing damage. And so
Man.
you only take 6 points of damage.
Still rude.
Yes, well. Some things are rude. What can you do about it?
Not much.
That was close. I need to remember not to do that. Alright, also, just to give you and our viewers an image of what you're fighting. Because I finally found the file for it.
Oh.
You are not fighting the humanoid-looking thing, you are fighting the doggo-looking thing.
It has not popped up. There it is in the handouts, but it didn't show up. It's cute. I want one.
What?
You and white women are just fan of ugly things.
Listen, I'm white girl enough to admit that if I see a lion or a panther out in my backyard, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna try and pet it, and I'm gonna be like, kitty!
Yeah.
I mean, you're in Tahoe, so it's more like you're gonna see a bear going, "Can I pet that dog?"
You know, it doesn't help that I've actually pet the bears around here. So,
Yep.
can I pet that dog?
And this one attacked you, and you take another 5 points of damage.
Oh no.
And the last one will attack Mako, and with a 6, it will miss. Mr. Mako!
Mako.
I will just swing on down with the water.
Oh, wait,
blade
hold on.
For my...
One of these needs to make a con save. And it succeeded, so does it take half?
Yeah, it takes half.
Okay, so roll your cold damage.
So that's 2d4 plus 4 dice 2. So that'd be 7 halved, which is round down, so the 3 anyway.
Yeah. Alrighty. Continue.
Okay, and then I'm gonna swing at this one just in front of me with the water blade in hand.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is a D10 plus the what was the plus on that again?
So it's plus what?
Plus 4.
So a total of 5?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
And then I'll use the bonus action to slam this one again with the sphere.
Alrighty. And it fails. Roll the damage.
Oh no.
No, this is an oh yeah.
Press the thing.
Oh. Okay.
That's Geek's Cold.
I thought he was getting the damage.
No.
No, this is me doing the damage. Because
but he said
fuck these fungi.
Yeah, nobody likes the fungi. It is still alive, if only barely. Alrighty. With that is Mako's turn, and this one will begin its turn, and must roll a con save, and fails miserably. Go ahead and roll that damage, Mr. Mako.
Over here. 2d4. 2d4.
2.
Yeah, still 2 cold damage, so yeah.
Nope. And still doesn't start regenerating either, so. However, it does hit Roan with another natural 20 for 23. However, much like the last time, the damage is going to be halved because Roan is raging and she is resistant to piercing.
Angie.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Angie. So, Roan, you take 8 points of damage. And with that, Nyafta, you're up.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try and shoot this guy here. That one. Bing bum bing. Ba-da-ba-da-ding, bum bum. Shoo, 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 shoo. There it is.
Alright, and which guy?
This guy.
Okay. And that is minus... That is that. Okay. Alright, and any more movement, Nyafta, or are you going to stay there and just keep shooting?
No, I still here. Yep.
Alrighty.
Stand there, look cute.
Roan, you're up.
This is hardly cute. Okay. Leaving.
Yep.
Halberd will hit.
Why will it not let me scroll down?
Alrighty. And that was to the one directly to the left of you again?
The same.
Got it. And definitely blood scent went off. Because this creature is below half its health. So for now, it, yeah, looks like it is dying. However, at the start of its turn, it does regenerate. Or no, wait, Roan, you have a second attack.
I do? I thought that was level 7.
No, it's level 5. You're a barbarian.
Oh, alright. Alright then.
So you can make your second attack on this guy.
I would love to.
Roll it. 18 will hit. Roll damage.
5 gets you the extra movement and extra.
Yep.
The active things you're fighting.
Yep. However, you can only activate Blood Scent once a turn, so that'll just be the 2 rage damage. So that'll be a total of 10, which is enough. Patow.
The VAR.
Did you want to move at all?
No, I'm content.
Alright. Well, this one gets back up as it regenerates, and is going to bite you.
Rude.
And that is going to be a hit, because it rolled a 20. And you take 2 piercing damage.
Fine. I guess that's fair.
Alright, and these two will try to bite Mako, both of which are missing. Except one of them needs to roll a con save at the start of its turn. But it will still take enough damage to kill it, so it doesn't even get a bite. Alright, Mr. Mako!
Okay. Let's start with the bonus action to slam the orb into the one that's in front of me.
Alrighty.
That's going to be 2d4 ice.
Ice,
And
ice,
it would also
baby.
be the first time with it coming into range.
This is true. So I'll just apply that damage twice. Alrighty.
And then I will turn and throw an ice knife at this one.
Alright. Are you throwing it behind it so when it explodes it doesn't hit Roan, or are you just throwing it at the creature?
I'll throw it behind.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll for damage, Chief. That is enough cold damage that it dies. And will not regenerate because it took cold damage.
Yay.
They're like
Yeah,
trolls,
that's
but with the cold instead of fire.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Nafta, you're up.
Just repeat action. I'm just gonna keep shooting this guy. But
Need more DACA!
Okay. Shoo shoo shoo. Hand
Here the
crossbow.
works.
Pew.
Nice. I literally own a book called The Big DACA. It is
Big
hilarious.
duck.
Yup. Orcs, baby.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Alright, Roan, you're up.
Oh, that would have actually been a good one too. Okay.
Miss Barbarian. Ivy. There you go. 2 halberd attacks. Both will hit. Pachow. And that's 17 and yeah, that thing gets markulated. And it took
And it
cold
was able
damage,
to
so
cold.
it does not regen. So pachow. As it dies. And the beaches are once more quiet.
I would like to chop off one of the mushrooms and get it in my pocket. In my sporon.
Yeah, I was thinking the same too. Like maybe we can collect a couple pieces of whatever this is and sell it in the black market or something.
Sure.
I'm all here for it.
That is a thing that can be done. And with that, we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a little break so that we can use the facilities and other such things. And I will show you guys my beautiful intermission screen as well. So we will be back at the top of the hour at 8 o'clock. So give us a little over 10 minutes to take a quick bio break.
Sure. Quick of a bio load break.
Hey there, guys and gals. I know it's me, Dr.JWolfenstein, and I know you guys can hear me, because at least the mic is saying you can, so I'm making an assumption here. But I just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching. Also, if you feel the desire to, you can follow my Patreon. Link is in my Twitch bio. You can find access to all my links via my TikTok for those of you watching on that platform. You will also be able to find it in the description of the video on YouTube. Feel free to stop on over. We have all kinds of amazing things that are happening over there. First and foremost, I post content every week. Whether it be magic spells, magic items, subclasses, new home PC races that you can play. I prefer to call them species, but that's just me. Also, new subclasses. So honestly, there's a whole lot to offer. I have a variety of levels that everybody can pay at. Also, if you happen to be interested in playing as one of my players, I am a professional paid dungeon master, so I have some games opening. I have a game that is the Humblewood campaign. It starts on Fridays at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. You can find me on Roll20 looking for this under the Looking for Group section. Our first session, our session 0, will hopefully be on the 24th of this month. I also have a Critical Role Call of the Netherdeep game that is looking for at least 2 more players, that is held on Fridays, 5:30 p.m. PDT. And our first session, our session 0, will hopefully be this Friday, May 17th at 5:30 p.m. PDT. We will be right back after a quick little break. Enjoy, and we'll see you soon. And welcome back, ladies and germs. What'd you guys think of the new intermission screen? You know, how'd you like the new sound effects? I really liked them. Took me a little bit to kind of tweak them to what I wanted, but you know, I found them and I think they did okay. So, lettuce, yes, Cookie, lettuce. Continue
Yes.
on. So, you guys have defeated the Thornies and the mysterious creatures. Some of you are a little beat up, and some of you are not. So the question is, did you want to take a short rest?
I would like to take a short rest.
Yeah, I agree. Short rest sounds good.
All right. So, those of you taking a short rest.
To make sure this area is actually
Mhm.
safe, just to check around a little bit.
Sure, roll a perception check. And you can
We'll
add
find
your
out.
blood scent benefit to this.
It did not add my blood.
It did not, because it's not the attack modifier. It's the skill one on the left.
I thought I had to check. I thought I had to check.
It's okay, it's a D4. There you go. Alrighty.
Nice.
So 21. You don't sense any other creatures nearby. You don't get the sense of anything, you know, lurking or moving about in the nearby foliage or on the beach, other than, you know, a couple of hermit and, you know, crabs like that are small and just moving about their business. And then, of course, the few seagulls that make their nests nearby. Just a circle of life, bitch.
Yeah.
As it goes.
However, you guys take an hour to take a short rest, so you may roll as many or as few hit dice as you would like.
3.
You have 5 of them, so use them as you would like.
Puts me back up to at least 25. One more. A few more.
Well, put you at 31. Naft, would you like to roll some hit die to gain HP?
Hit die. That is what, D10?
For you, it's a D8.
D8.
You should be able to click on your character sheet and do it. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do get to add your Constitution score, though it looks like your Constitution score is a 1, or is a none. Excuse me.
Oh.
Whiny. But I am getting short rest, and nothing is rolling on me. It's showing up for every.
So they're
Am I
quick.
getting back my hit points?
Yes. You gain
Okay.
1 hit point. You gain 1 hit point.
Okay.
So the short rest button will not roll hit die for you. It will just reset abilities that you gain on a short rest. So to roll the hit die, Roan, you have to click where it says hit die on your character sheet.
Current hit points. Hit die.
Yeah, there you go. Like that.
That wasn't much improvement.
You know, I entirely forgot that I have frenzy too. Oh, wasn't as much needed.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get frenetic?
Frenzy, you can allow your instincts to take over when you damage a creature that is below its hit point maximum. You can cause the attacker's spell to deal extra damage. Extra damage is equal to your level. You can use this trait as many times equal to your proficiency bonus. Regained after long rest.
Nice.
It's still an additional +5 whenever I remember to use it on something that's already hurt.
Yep. And did you want to roll another one, Roan, or are you good with just that?
I'm good with just this.
Okay. So your hit dice are at 4. There we go.
And as Mako plops down for his rest, I knew it! I knew something was gonna pop up and try to ambush us.
But nothing.
Creeped
But did you
forward.
die?
They were plants. They could not
But
jump. There
did
was
you
no popping.
die?
Well, we still got ambushed.
Yes.
But did you die?
I love that Naft is taking the Uncle Joe approach. Did you die? And meanwhile, Roan is just like they didn't pop out. They just walked out. They're plants. They don't jump.
But the bet was if we got ambushed.
No, the bet was not if we got ambushed. The bet was if anything pops out at us. And I said, make sure that's how you want to say it. You need to explain it and elaborate it. I asked you to be sure that's what you wanted. And speak it specifically. And you said popped out at us. They didn't pop. They can't jump. They're plants.
Oh, semantics. Why did I have to make a bet with smart people? I'll give you your gold after we complete the mission. I ain't got any on me at the moment.
Wonderful. Wait, you bet without anything to bet?
From my stance, it was a safe bet, and I could use the money. But I forget that there's people here that are smart and use good words instead of the simple stuff.
Not many have called me smart before.
You use your words well, unlike me, apparently. Oh well, like you said earlier, I might as well be used to being wrong.
Wonderful growth in personality.
Roan, take your point of inspiration and shut up. I love it.
Yeah, Mako is promptly shutting up after that one.
That's funny.
I'm afraid now.
I'm afraid. This one is smarter than your average cookie. Or bear.
Mm.
Or bear cookie.
Oh.
That is very funny.
I hate the fact that I got semantics to Oh. I like this. This is fun.
Alrighty. So. The next part of the map says to follow the path through the jungle until you find the tree with fruit that does not belong.
We remember that. Okay, guys, this time you go on the front. I'm done.
Oh, I thought you were enjoying leading the way.
I do when fucking stuff doesn't jump on me.
Isn't that what happens every time we go somewhere on a mission?
Well, not to me.
That's because you aren't usually in the front.
Right.
So did you learn your lesson?
Yeah. Actually, no. Maybe some other time I will do it.
Well, at least you ain't Reeve.
Hey.
Oh, that's funny.
Speaking of which, catch up!
I'm coming! I have more shells!
Yeah,
And ye shall see shells by the seashore.
we shall see.
But I don't want to sell them. They're mine.
It's fine, we'll take a scenic route.
And as you guys continue on the island, roll
Attempting to hurt
a
every single person that comes by with our puns.
nature or survival check.
Everybody?
Everybody who is looking out for the tree with fruit that does not belong.
Oh, yeah, I am. So, what survival check?
Survival or nature.
Okay. Wait, okay.
Nature. Alright, well. Aha, there we go.
Yeah, because we all are very intelligent, but not very wise.
Funny considering my wisdom is fucking...
One of these fruits is not like the other. One of these fruits just doesn't. What are we waiting for now?
I'm reading.
Oh.
Sorry, I have to read. I had to read information on fruits.
Right.
Well, if you wanted the information on fruits, you could just ask me.
Just don't read the lemons.
That's an entirely different kind of situation you really don't want to get into unless you're ready for it.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. If you ever go to the villages in Florida, pineapples are very confusing.
yes.
Asparagus?
But Florida is very confusing because it's Florida.
Yes.
It means they're swingers. If you see pineapples, it means that.
Oh,
house is
that's
bunny-
the... I know that the fact that you just equated it specifically to Florida is what threw me off.
Oh no, it's a thing in the villages specifically
Yes.
in Florida. Just this one city.
Oh, it's spread much further than Florida now.
That's
You-
It's just that
horrifying.
every time that I think how can pineapples be related to kings, a lot of things come up to my mind, and I don't think I'm right.
The last time I walked through one of the hotels where our casinos are, I saw more than a few pineapple things hanging on people's doorknobs.
Ugh.
Yes.
My thing is like, is it because of Little Nicky? Is it that generation now? Is it that like?
See, it's I firmly believe that the reason why the current generations are the way we are is because a lot of us seem to have experienced trauma of some form or another that we just never properly dealt with. So now they've just developed into coping mechanisms that form mostly in the way of kinks.
I believe that we're actually the first generation that is working, like
Actively working
with their
on their
traumas. Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Doesn't mean we
everybody
don't
else
push it
just
to the
suck it
bone.
up and made it part of their personality,
Yeah.
Whereas our generation is actively trying to find coping mechanisms. They aren't always
Yep.
the best coping mechanisms, but
Yeah.
Moving
if being a
along
slut
from
makes you
this
happy, it makes you
weird conversation.
Did
Yeah,
you find
boy.
anything yet?
Yeah, I did. I
Or
did find
are you
it.
still reading up on fruit?
No, I found what I was looking for.
Okay, because if you needed to get someone fruity, you could have always gotten a hold of Matt. Yeah, I know he's awake right now.
I mean, I didn't know if he was awake or not, so.
Yeah, he was
What's-
messaging me earlier.
So,
Oh, excuse me.
bless you.
That was adorable.
You are very blessed.
I know. Have you met my son? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So, Naft. After about an hour's walk, you
Oh.
do indeed find a tree with fruit that does not belong here. It is
Aha.
too tropical of a climate for this fruit to grow with any kind of ease. And yet you find one, healthy, alive, and seeming to be just fine. It is a cherry tree.
Oh. Yeah. Unusual in this kind of place.
But,
Tawana.
as you look at the map, you're next. Stretch. Sorry. Oh, it still hurts with
Stretch.
bruised ribs. But with your, as you guys find the cherry tree and find yourselves standing under it,
Is there any black horses?
no, there is no black stallion.
Okay.
You cannot ride on the beach on the back of a pitch black horse.
Maybe next time?
Maybe next time.
Maybe if you're good.
Why are we? What is this like trying to negotiate with the stallion that is not there?
Listen, you never know. He might pop up later for a chat.
Yeah.
I never know. I'm the
I'm
goddamn.
sure things happen in this world that take you by surprise every day.
In the real world, yes. In D&D, not so
No,
much.
in your games.
No, just the things that people say and try to do.
Yeah, I said there's things that happen in your world that take you surprised.
But anyway, I digress. Yellows, to be specific.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you could tell I did it if you make French fries in it. But anyway, as you are looking at the cherry tree and you look at the map, the third step simply reads, from the fruit tree, follow the stream that is green.
I want to pick a handful of cherries first.
Okay.
Good idea.
Dang. There's again.
As you pick a handful of cherries and start to look around, everybody can roll a perception check.
Yeah, perception. I am not rolling the best tonight.
Nope. However, you taste the cherries, and...
Oh, I didn't say I was going to eat them.
Oh, nobody eating the cherries? Okay.
No, I'm putting him in my sporon.
I was saving them for a snack for later.
Okay. Never mind then.
The tree isn't meant to grow here. There's something up with the cherries.
This is true. And as you look around, Roan, you see that there are a few streams that feed this particular tree. You can see 4 distinct streams, as a matter of fact. However, only
Are any of
one
them green?
is green, and you're not even sure that it's just the foliage. It honestly looks like both the rocks and maybe the water at the bottom. So the rocks at the bottom and the water itself might actually be green.
Oh, that's not sanitary at all.
But it leads you
Ew.
to the northeast. And
Yeah,
you
definitely don't
can
eat those cherries.
follow it.
All right, so I'm going to start walking that way, and yeah, definitely not eating those cherries. Keeping them in my sporon.
Okay.
While we're walking, I wanna check that water, see if I can figure out what has it like that.
Nature.
There, finally good roll.
It's a combination of a few things. Number one, this water is extremely slow moving. And so a lot of moss and algae have had time to build up on the bottom. There's also no naturally occurring fish. It's too small of a stream to accommodate any kind of life of that size. However, the actual water itself is definitely a tint of green, and it doesn't seem to be... It seems to be some kind of reaction. You're not entirely sure what kind of chemical reaction, just because you've never seen green water like this before without it being polluted. However...
But is this green out of algae or is like substance green?
The water itself is actually green.
Oh.
Yes, there's definitely algae floating in it. But...
Yes.
Probably, very likely.
And you're not entirely sure what's causing the rest of it to turn green. But there's a... Let me see. There's a smell to it that you don't approve of. It's just not something that you
would want to drink.
Yeah, pretty much. You're pretty sure you don't want to drink it.
Yeah.
All right then. That's disgusting. Moving on.
Could Rip swim in it?
Wouldn't recommend it. And I'm gonna take the cherries I grabbed. I'm gonna toss one of them in the water to see if anything happens.
Okay.
The plant was watered by it.
It floats. And you watch it float very lazily and very slowly downstream.
It's floating.
It is, but
aren't they supposed to float?
They do.
If the water is very dense,
is that it should be floating faster. There's something keeping the water slow.
Okay. Is the current of the water the direction we're supposed to be going?
No, the current leads out to the ocean. So you're following...
No, is it coming from the direction you're supposed to be going?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Walking up along the creek.
Walking up along the creek bank. Gots to get home, you know. Gotta find my sister wife.
Sister wife.
So it's when you have multiple wives, because
You have multiple sisters?
no, the wives consider each other sisters
Ah.
It's
because
a Mormon
they
thing.
live in the same household and do chores and raise children together like sisters would.
Right. What was the name of that guy? The
There's
guy from
lots of
Game of
guys.
Thrones?
Aegon Targaryen. Yes, he had.
No, the guy that lived on the other side of the wall.
Viserys.
No. What was his name? The guy with the daughters.
Ed?
It was something. It was something with C. No. Oh, I forgot. Never mind. I mean, wife sisters.
Sister wives.
I have no idea. I'll let you think about it, and when you come up with one, you can then say it out loud. Anyway. So you travel...
Wait, who are the two princess sisters? Is she talking about their dad?
So, Aegon Targaryen, the first of his name, married his sisters, Rhaenys and Nymeria. No.
It's not Visenya?
No, it is Visenya. Never mind. Yeah, Rhaenys and Visenya Targaryen. Nymeria was the other bitch. She was the Royne bitch from Dorne. But yes, Visenya and Rhaenys. They are technically sister wives.
Yep.
They're also sisters.
No.
And they're also... they married their brother too, so, there's all those problems.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, baby.
Yeah. I am so glad I have been deprived of that sensation. Sounds like the clap.
Way home, Alabama.
Anyway, moving right along. You guys make your way up.
Downtown, walking fast. Sorry.
I'm a seagull. Go fuck yourself.
After another hour or so of walking, you eventually come to a small alcove. And it's an alcove formed by a natural forming rock formation, but you also see that there are a ton of trees here. Again, lots of hanging vines, lots of trees that are kind of low with big broad leaves, and you can see that there is a little pool of water. And in this pool of water, you can see that there is a completely rusted out suit of armor. And you can see that there are rusty weapons in here, and as it's washing it down, Mako, you now have an idea of part of the reason this water is green. Too many iron particles in water will give water a greenish tint.
Well, that explains that. Too much iron in the water.
Also, this pool is stagnant, so the pool is mostly algae and mold and basically everything that grows on stagnant water. So all of that is coming off piecemeal and floating down the water.
That is very ew.
And then
I thought it was very young.
And then as you look at the fourth step, which is the final step, it says, "From the resting place of my enemies, walk 40 paces towards the sun and look for my single mark."
Oh. Thumb up the enemies.
Well, is there any gravestones?
We're standing by body, y'all. Like, see the body in the water. There's a body.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Listen, I'm smart.
So, but we should walk towards the sun? Well, that depends because if it's like before noon, we're walking east, and if it's afternoon, we're walking west.
So,
Yeah. And if it's noon, then we're fucked.
sunsets on battlefields and where? Which way? Like what? When you say the sun setting on their enemies or the sun like shines on their enemies or whatever, what direction is that usually?
So if the sun is shining on my enemies, then it's the enemies are probably facing. They're facing you, so you would be on the eastern side. They would be on the western side. However, following the sun has only one connotation. Because the sun only ever travels one way.
Yes, east to west.
I mean, at least here in real life on planet Earth, yes, but we never know for your world.
This is not my world. But I have always described the sun as rising in the east and setting in the west.
So we go to the west.
Yep, 40 paces.
Go
W
west.
Wumbo. Let's go.
Yes, go west, young man.
West.
Mhm.
Eventually you will find a place known as California.
Yeah.
And then you
Don't
will
stay
have
there too long. You'll probably burn if you do.
and then you'll have to fight the Centurions and the NCR. Fuck the NCR. Sorry.
For a second, I thought you said MCR, and I was like, "My kind of shit." Thank you.
No.
Oh,
NCR. New California Republic. Fuck the NCR.
We're acknowledging that. That's a thing we're acknowledging now.
I mean, Fallout New Vegas happened, even if it is, even if the main story is one of the less interesting of the Fallout universes. That's right, I said it. You can fight me all you want.
I mean, I fully agree. New Vegas was the best one for modding, but not the best story-wise.
Oh, it was the best mod. Had some of the best DLC, like that Heart one. I can't remember the exact name, but is it Lost Hearts? That was epic DLC, but the rest of the fucking game, no, thank you. I was actively rooting against the NCR and actively voting for Kaisar's legions until I realized I could take over the Mojave, and then I went, I'm killing everybody!
Sounds about right.
I have the army of robots, I will be taking over, and you will all die. But anyway, 40 paces you go.
Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho.
Woo!
And as you arrive 40 paces, you find a small clearing where a tree has been cut down at some points. It looks like it is, for the most part, there seems to be new foliage growing on it. However, sticking straight out of the stump is a pure white spear. The shaft is made of some kind of white wood, and the tip is buried straight down into the shaft, or into the stump.
Can I try to pull it loose?
Roll strength or athletics, your choice. Actually, technically, it's an athletics check for you.
Yeah.
You pull it free. Free! And you notice that the
New weapon.
spear, the metal has turned white.
Oh.
You're not sure how, but it's turned white. It still looks sharp.
I'm gonna test the sharpness against the tip of my finger.
It is sharp. You cut
Yeah.
yourself.
Oh. Oh well, new toy.
And roll investigation or perception checks. Your choice, party people.
The what?
perception or investigation checks. Your choice, party people.
Okay.
When you first started doing that, all I could hear is ch-ch-ch-chia. And you eventually, Mr. Mako, after like 2 hours of searching, eventually you notice that there is some disturbed dirt right underneath the stump.
Disturbator?
Yes. I disturbed the dirt.
Okay.
But I did not mix England and France.
Disturbator.
And you can start digging, Chief.
Woohoo!
How do you have shovels?
Let me
I am
check.
going to transform into a seal
Oh.
Alrighty.
and start digging.
Shovel.
Alrighty. You watch as Roan becomes a goddamn seal.
Hey.
Boom! Seal.
Wasn't expecting that one. Okay.
I love the, alright. I guess this is a thing that happens. What kind of seal? I'm just curious.
A large, sleek, black with silver spots harbor seal.
There you go. And you start to dig. Is anyone assisting?
I don't have anything that I can use as a shovel. So I guess my hands.
Alrighty. Fair enough.
I mean, I'm gonna turn into a dog and just start.
I tell you what. You do that and I'm going to play my lute to give you inspiration.
Sounds good to me.
That's funny.
Okay.
You do the hard work. I will play you inspiring tunes.
Yes. Because that's what I do. I'm a bard.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. That is entirely fair. I am a bard.
Mhm.
I do the playing of the whole. Alrighty. So, as you dig, and the two who are digging, roll an athletics check, and Nafta, you can roll a performance check.
Yay.
Alright, Mako, you can match Royn's athletics check. So eventually, you guys dig underneath the stump. And you eventually discover that you could have just moved the stump.
The dog I would have turned into is a Saint Bernard, and you would just see the head tilt slowly.
I love how you're a goddamn druid.
And slap my belly.
As you get a huge kick out of this. I love the fact, though, that you're a goddamn druid, and you go, I'm going to turn into a dog instead of, I don't know, a giant mole, or a badger, or, like, an actual, like, proper digging animal. No, you went dog.
Yes. Like a San Bernard.
Like I said, I wanted to be dog. I wanted to be cute, fluffy thing. Listen, sometimes the masculine urge to be cute and fluffy just comes through.
I could have been anything with a dig speed, with a burrow speed, and actually done this with great ease, but no, I want to make my life harder. Fine.
You say that like that hasn't been my entire life and most of the jobs I've worked.
I mean, fair enough, man. If you want to just make your life harder, I totally get it. I'm not going to stop you.
No, if anything, sometimes you help.
I mean, If I have to suffer, so do you.
Exactly.
Anyway, moving right along. So
I also didn't actually think about that when I was choosing my animal shape.
I know you didn't. Uh,
Listen, I'm cute, not smart. Fuck you.
I didn't do nothing. Anyway, as you guys eventually manage to get get underneath the stump, and then realize you could have just moved the stump.
Oh,
Because the hole is already dug, the stump is literally just over top of it. Like, there's
Okay.
actually a point where you break into the wall of the already dug hole and find out that the hole was reinforced with like wooden planks. But there was about a foot of dirt on the stump, like on the stump roots. So, but eventually, as you discover that, you discover a chest that you can pull out, and there is a lock on it, but it is so rusty and corroded that theoretically you could break it off or try to pick the lock.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Just break it.
Okay.
Grab a rock and smash it.
All right. Does Roan want to turn back into her normal strong shape to do that?
One.
I'm trying. Sorry, I thought it had unmuted and it's not.
That's
I
fine.
transformed back like minutes ago.
Got it. So, athletics check. Roll it. That's just hilarious to me, though. Not gonna lie. Alrighty. Not with that. So you smash, and it stays there. You can try attacking it with your weapon.
But I'm rather fond of this.
You have an urchin star you could try to hit it with.
Am I smart enough to try to knock off any hinges first?
Roll an intelligence check. Yes.
Yes! Are there any hinges?
There is 2.
I would like to try hammering, I guess, pounding, those with, try the handle.
Okay. Roll an athletics check.
Oh no.
Okay.
This box defies you!
Oh lord. Get him. Well, shite.
It is a wooden box.
How about we light it on fire?
That'll burn up the map that's inside.
Does anyone have the ability to freeze the hinges before I hit them?
I would have dropped the dog shit a while ago, and I'm just sitting there watching, and there's a big shit-eating grin on my face watching this. And I'm gonna just conjure my water blade and slice at the back of it, trying just to slice the wood where the hinges would be.
Sure. Go ahead and roll your water blade.
Yes.
No, that hits.
And quick.
Alrighty. So, yeah, you weaken the hinges and weaken the wood around the hinges. So Roan can definitely try again with her athletics check.
Try it now.
There you go, and you break the hinges and part of the chest, but that's okay, you know.
We weren't supposed to bring back the chest anyway, just what was inside.
Well, correct. But even then, you weren't even supposed to bring it back. You were told you could have the coins, and then you would use the map to find the heart of Naft.
Oh yeah. Even better. So, how about what kind of treasure we got inside?
You then,
Somebody lock the door.
as you lift the lid, you then hear the crack of the lock snapping as you applied a little pressure to it.
Oh. Well then.
Good job.
Thanks for the assist loosening the
You're very welcome. Now let's get on.
Inside, you find a tricorn hat. You find 2 little pouches. You also find a compass and a tube.
I'm immediately putting on the hat.
Mako, you now have a tricorn hat. You can add to your character sheet.
I would like to
Yay.
check to make sure it actually points.
Yeah, it points north.
Is it shiny?
Kinda.
It's getting shoved in my board.
Alright. So there's a pair of pouches and a tube.
Yeah, let's check the pouches.
Alrighty. The first pouch has a bunch of coins in it. Specifically, it has 10 copper fins, 12 silver shells, 20 gold crowns, and 1 platinum kraken.
Well, between the 4 of us, I get no gold because I owe my 5 to you. I'm just gonna hold out the 10 gold over to
Roan.
just the road and just staring at the ground, trying, and you can see like a little lip quiver.
Oh, lass, well, double or nothing. I bet you'll win the next.
Goes from the like downtrodden to looks over, has a slight moment of, oh, I'll take that deal.
Alrighty. So double or nothing. Alrighty.
Find out on the next time we have a bet to do.
Inside the next pouch is a single gem. It is a dragon's eye gemstone. Looks to be highly polished and highly, taken care of, and probably worth about 20 gold pieces by itself.
Well, ain't that nice?
It is wrapped in a bandana that has a Jolly Roger on it. The Jolly Roger is a skull and crossbones that is covered in white thorn vines.
Well, I think someone might pay a pretty penny for that later.
Nafta, I'm imagining you're taking up the tube. And as you open it, you find that it is a scroll case, or basically it's a tube used to watertight hold papers and documents. And in this particular case, as you pull it out, you find a map.
Phenomenal.
And the map has a green circle instead of a black X like this last one. However, the map simply reads, "Follow the compass, for it will always point the way to its home."
Compass. Do we have a compass? Is it somewhere?
I have a compass, but didn't I get to make sure it pointed north?
It is pointing north.
Yeah. So I guess we're moving north, because any other compass is also going to be turned to the north unless we find a special kind of compass in the vicinity that is the particular one this map is referring to, which I doubt.
This one was in the box with it.
Then let's use that one.
As you look at it, and look at the compass to make sure it's pointing north, please roll me, anyone who's looking at it, an intelligence save.
Oh god.
Safe, yes?
Yes, save.
Oh no, that's not safe. Fuck. That's the safe. Yay.
That is not safe.
God damn it. I'm not very smart today.
No. Yeah, you did an intelligence save. I'm saying I'm not safe.
No, her first roll was an intelligence check. The second one is a save,
Yeah.
and she only rolled a 10. Mako,
Yeah.
as you're looking at the compass, you realize something. You're seeing two images, and you realize that the compass needle is not the way it appears in. So there's like an image over top of it, and the image beneath is very different than the image above. The image beneath shows a compass needle made out of a slim sliver of green crystal, and it is pointing to the northwest. The image that everyone else seems to be seeing is pointing north.
Okay, looks like we're going northwest, not just
No.
north. There's a what's the word? A minor illusion.
I did not know you knew that big of a word.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew you were that kind of petty that you would try to throw my intelligence back at me. But apparently,
No, this is genuine surprise.
apparently I'm at least better than you with magic.
There are no arguments ever.
There are no arguments here, ever. Fair enough.
Just observations.
I'll hold out my hand for the compass since apparently I'm the one that's gonna be reading it.
But
You can have it back as soon as we get to our destination. I don't care too much about keeping it.
Hands over.
All right. And as you hand it over, and as you guys are traveling the northwest, that is where we shall end today's session. Bravo and good
Yay.
work.
Yay.
Much enjoyed.
Yes.
Leave it there, Chief.
Well, not yet, not yet.
Oh, no.
No, because there is a way I end these. Don't worry. So, First and foremost, I would like to thank all of you, my lovely viewers. A whopping 785 of you on TikTok. My God. Thank you all so much. Special shout outs to the people who have stayed in that stream the longest. Rockin' Love, Deborah, and there's 2 other of you, but I forgot to write your names down. But thank you all so much. Also, thanks to those of you who followed and watched on the Twitch and other platforms. Really, it means the world to me. Thank you all so very much. I couldn't do this alone, however, and while I may be the master of the seas, I am not the master of just this game, because if I wanted to sit here and narrate a story to you, I could do that. And actually, if anyone has any interest in that, do let me know, because I could literally do that for streams and just roll dice and show you pictures and artwork the whole time if I wanted. But anyway, DM and solo play. I don't know how entertaining that would be, but I'm all for trying. Whatever the audience wants. However, like I said, I do not do this alone. I have a fantastic cast of characters with me, and I would like to introduce them to you and have them give you a chance to say goodbye. So, first and foremost is Mr. Mason, also known as Crowlot online, and he is playing Mako, our Circle of the Deep's druid.
I actually really like the Circle of the Deep so far. It's a lot of fun.
Indeed.
Because how else are you going to be a Tiburon that walks on land without some bullshittery? And we all know you really want to be a shark person.
Shark boy, ooh ha ha.
Ooh ha ha.
And
I really need to listen to the song now. I need to listen to Shark Boy's lullaby.
Close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream a dream, get us out.
Yep.
Fair enough. It's an actual. For some reason, it's an actual banger. We then, of course, have the lovely Laura playing our tiefling Naft, the lore bard rogue.
Yay! Wish we could do this more often. It's like every 2 weeks or even more sometimes. It gets me cold.
It gets me cold.
Okay.
I like it.
Like brain freeze, if you mean. Like, the more I practice, the better I get.
I get you
So
there. But now that we have new players, we will be able to continue more frequently. And next week next time we will likely have a brand new player or another new player to add to the roster as well. But in the meantime, allow me to introduce our newest player, Miss Ivy, who is playing Roan, our Selkie Wild Seas Barbarian, breaking out one of the Barbarian subclasses from Vodari. Ivy, say hello.
Hi, greetings. How managed to hold this one up?
Hey.
I don't know how to explain it because this is the first time I'm ever playing this subclass.
Yeah, you're doing fine. And it's gonna be a lot of fun to see what this barbarian subclass can do. But to kind of give you guys a little bit of a tidbit, you saw a couple of things. You saw number 1, her blood scent ability given to her as the gift of the wild seas. Whenever she makes perception checks, she gets to add a d4 and add that number to that specific ability check. Also, whenever an enemy is at less than half their health, once per turn, she can add a d4 to the damage she deals. And that die will increase to a d6 at 6th level. So one more level and she'll do that. You also saw her Channeled Fury, which honestly is one of the more interesting things. She now gets to add her Strength modifier for ranged attack rolls and damages. And this is any ranged attack. So if it's normally a bow, she gets to make it with strength. Also, she gets the, no disadvantage within 5 feet of a hostile creature, which you saw. And also, when she's raging, she can apply rage damage to ranged weapon attacks.
Wow.
which is something that most normal barbarians are envious of. It's why you don't see a lot of ranged barbarians to begin with. And last
Listen, I
but
was just happy to see her turn into a seal.
that is true, Selkies do get the ability to turn into their seal shape. And last but certainly not least, you also saw that she can draw
That's silly.
she can draw a weapon as part of a ranged attack. So she does not need to spend actions to do that. Or bonus actions, even. So, she's getting a lot of fun stuff. The Wild Seas Barbarian is definitely flavorful. And also, just so you guys can see a picture of her temporary art while she is in the process of drawing her own. There you go. She will have her own piece of artwork up soon enough. Much like Naft does.
Yeah.
Oh, let me actually bring Naft's artwork down so people can see it. It might be helpful. Just a wee bit. But anyway, unfortunately, Reeve was unable to be here today. Worked late and probably fell asleep, probably working too hard. But we will definitely see Reeve and Emil next time, hopefully. Hopefully their work schedule kind of evens out. But I have been Dr. John Wolfenstein, your master of the seas, and until our next high seas adventure, please stay healthy, my friends. And we'll see you next time.
Yay.